The entertainment industry is preparing for a massive shock. Grand Theft Auto 6 is positioned to launch on the Netflix Games cloud platform in the near future. Imagine opening your Netflix app to watch a movie, and right on the homepage is the launch button for the most expensive video game in human history. With an estimated development budget reaching $2 billion, standard economic logic dictates the publisher must sell it outright for $70 a copy just to survive. Throwing a multi-billion-dollar blockbuster into an entertainment package that only charges $15 a month sounds like financial suicide. But behind this upcoming event is a cold economic strategy that rewrites the entire model of digital distribution. To understand why this massive deal is likely to happen, we need to analyze the current pricing structure of the video game industry. The market operates on three core business models. The first model is premium direct sale. The current standard price is $70. A prime example is the game Hogwarts Legacy by Warner Bros. Users pay a single time to own access. The core feature of this model is the ability to generate massive immediate cash flow. Publishers can recover their entire investment very quickly in the first few weeks of release if the product succeeds. The second model is freemium combined with microtransactions. The initial entry price is $0, but the spending limit inside the system is infinite. Genshin Impact, published by Hoyoverse, is a perfect example. In this model, the game is no longer just a product, but becomes a digital storefront. System revenue is maintained based on a very small percentage of players willing to pay massive amounts of money. The third model is the subscription service. Customers pay a flat fee of around $10 to $20 per month. Xbox Game Pass and Netflix games are dominating this segment. Players do not own any assets at all. The vital difference lies in the cash flow. The distribution platform pays the publisher to license the games, not the user. The economic driver completely changes from maximizing the value extracted from each individual player to minimizing the customer acquisition cost for an entire platform ecosystem. Putting a massive volume of data like Grand Theft Auto 6 onto a cloud platform does not happen with a single click. This economic equation is weighed down by three layers of cost barriers. First is the minimum guarantee payment. To accept giving up a portion of direct retail revenue worth billions of dollars, parent company Take-Two Interactive would demand the distribution platform pay a massive upfront sum. This compensation figure for a global-scale product could reach many hundreds of millions of dollars just in exchange for short-term cloud distribution rights. Second is the server infrastructure operational cost. To let users experience high-end graphics on a smart TV without buying a $500 console, the game must be processed directly on remote server clusters. Every hour a user accesses it burns through cloud computing resources. Having tens of millions of people logging in simultaneously creates a massive operational bill that easily swallows the profit margins of a $15 subscription package. Third is the platform tax. Even if users open the game through the Netflix app, any virtual item transactions inside the game world on a mobile phone are still subjected to a 30% commission fee from the Apple App Store and Google Play ecosystems. This creates a massive direct barrier for the developer profit margin. So how does the platform recover its capital when they spend hundreds of millions of dollars on licensing rights, but only collect $15 from users each month? The key to solving this equation lies in the concept of churn reduction cost. Imagine this financial mechanism similar to the food court area of the wholesale supermarket chain Costco. Costco accepts losing millions of dollars a year to fix the price of a hot dog combo at $1.50. They maintain the strategy because the cheap hot dog is the exact reason customers renew their annual membership cards. When customers walk into the store to buy cheap food, they will buy additional televisions, electronics, or necessities that bring high profit margins. In the streaming economy, a blockbuster like GTA 6 is the $1.50 hot dog of the platform. Netflix does not require this asset to be directly profitable. If releasing GTA 6 retains 10 million accounts intending to cancel their subscriptions and keeps them paying $15 a month for a full year, Netflix successfully protects $1.8 billion in revenue. The most counterintuitive truth in the subscription model is that the most valuable product is not the one that generates the largest retail cash flow, but the one that creates the strongest drag force preventing users from canceling the service. In addition, the deal could specify that the publisher still gets to keep all revenue from item transactions in GTA Online. Netflix gains user loyalty, while Take-Two continues to earn profits from the player community. To maintain this complex economic machine, the distribution platform must establish a centralized operational system revolving around the concept of ecosystem gravity. When a global-scale blockbuster is added to the library, it acts to create gravity that retains users within the ecosystem. The algorithmic system will continuously create cross-content touchpoints. As soon as you finish the final episode of an underworld true crime documentary, the navigation interface will automatically suggest an instant launch button for you to step directly into a virtual criminal world. On the infrastructure technical side, streaming a high-speed action game requires strictly solving network latency. If the response time between the device and the server exceeds 60 milliseconds, high-speed driving mechanics completely lose their realism and feasibility. To solve this, the operating unit is forced to allocate processing power at edge computing stations located right next to densely populated megacities. Supply chain management at this point shifts entirely from distributing traditional physical disks to optimizing bandwidth, ensuring gameplay data is instantly synchronized across phones, tablets, and smart TVs. The history of the game streaming industry has witnessed billion-dollar investments burned down due to flawed model designs, as well as highly effective resource allocation strategies. The most typical failed case is Google Stadia. This platform possessed excellent cloud streaming technology, but stumbled into a fatal mistake regarding its pricing mechanism. Google required users to pay full price to buy a game like Cyberpunk 2077, while simultaneously paying a monthly subscription fee for the Stadia Pro service to experience high resolution. Customers refused to pay twice for the same experience, forcing consumers to take the risk of buying exclusive digital assets on a brand new platform instead of bundling it into an existing service package completely, destroyed market trust. Conversely, a successful case demonstrating the shifting trend is the strategy of bringing the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy to the Netflix games library in late 2023. This classic title quickly recorded over 18 million downloads on the mobile platform in a short period of time. This event sent a clear signal to the financial market that a famous game brand possesses superior engagement stimulation power. It proved that video games are an invaluable market share protection tool for a movie-focused company, paving the way for larger-scale licensing deals in the future. Let us put this financial structure into a realistic, hypothetical equation. The following figures are used to illustrate the cash flow mechanism and profit margins of the system. Scenario 1 is the local defensive investment. The platform spends $300 million to buy short-term streaming rights and consumes another $50 million on server energy costs. Total investment capital is $350 million. Assume this move helps them retain 2 million users intending to cancel and attracts an additional 1 million new subscribers at a $15 monthly fee for half a year. Total converted revenue reaches $270 million. This scenario results in a net loss of $80 million. However, instead of being evaluated as a failure, this loss is accounted for as a necessary marketing expense to maintain market share scale, equivalent to the release budget of a blockbuster movie, but yielding a deeper engagement duration. Scenario 2 is the large-scale conversion optimization. The platform decides to aggressively spend $2 billion to secure long-term exclusive cloud distribution rights, plus $300 million for edge server upgrades. Total costs reach $1.5 billion. The massive market effect helps them attract 10 million completely new users, while permanently retaining 8 million accounts at risk of leaving for a full year at a $15 fee. Total revenue protected and newly generated reaches the $3.24 billion threshold. This scenario brings in a net profit of $1.74 billion. The payback period is shortened to under 6 months. During that same period, the game publisher still continuously collects massive cash flow from internal item transactions. In the world of the subscription economy, entertainment blockbusters are no longer independent goods to be sold. They have become massive anchors keeping users away from the exit door.